Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all tune to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities alike. But first, I need a little favor from y'all. First, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's will that be a great service to the channel. We put y'all on tune to this story. Now, today, we back in trouble in paradise. We are back to this story revolving around Polo G and his family. Now, Polo G really has no part in this, but both his mother and sister have been into it over the months. Now, I believe that the family gathered that all the girls and gals were together, that including Polo G's baby mother, the sister, and the mother. So if you guys are not already aware, Polo G was in a relationship with this woman known as Crystal. Polo G and that girl are no longer together, but I bring that up to say that the mother and baby mother are being said to have been making fun of the sister. Polo G's mother and baby mama were apparently in his sister's face and they were talking about her. It had seemed as if the words they had said to her had offset the woman and she ended up becoming hostile towards them. Crystal in addition also gave her piece to the incident when she had spoken on what had transpired. Now mind you, this had taken place about 2 months ago in April. So here we are today with Polo G's own mother being of occurrence. She had made several reposts on her Instagram platform showing people giving her shoutouts for her birthday. So it seems as if somebody was trying to cause this woman the misfortune of a video being put out about herself and her daughter. This video would transpire the same day that I told you guys about the incident. So following Polo G's sister having become hostile towards her family members and both the baby mother and the mama, that had apparently resulted in a physical altercation between both the mother and the sister. Footage did already end up releasing all the way back in April, which would show Polo G's family throwing the sister into the car and getting her away from the vicinity. The sister was wailing, crying, and sobbing, basically pleading for them to let her go and let her remain within the area. Polo G's mother and the sister had to forcibly put this woman in the car along with other people. Mind you, Polo G's sister had decided to remain defiant and said that she is not leaving. So I believe that Polo G's baby mother Crystal was basically telling her that she had to go and that she had to get up off the ground. Now I go much more in depth into this original story in one of the prior videos. If you guys would like to see that, that will be provided in the link below. But today this story has been expanded as further footage has been leaked. So with Polo G's sister being defiant and not wanting to be removed from the house, Polo G's mother had decided to grab a firearm and had decided to let off warning shots to get her away from the area. She had trailed behind Polo G's sister and made sure that she was going to make her point known. Now this footage will be provided in this video for you guys to look at.
You talk! 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 You talk!
What do you say, man? Oh, man.
Come back! Come back! Come back!
This bag is going
Get off my property.
So when we look at this video, we can see that this woman was in a rage and a fury. She was very displeased with her daughter's actions, telling her to get off of her property and repeatedly questioning her, asking her if she thinks she's tough. This woman did not hesitate to let off shots from her handgun. Also take notice that one of the people that was with Polo G's mom would question her, asking her if she is shooting at her own kids. Polo G's mother will continue to make it known that she wants the daughter off of her property. But as you guys can see, the figure that was Polo G's sister had tried to come back. She was not going to leave from that area without resistance. Polo G's mother, once she had seen her own daughter trying to make a return, had told her to come back. Basically trying to make the point that if she had tried to return to the vicinity, that she would be met with even more hostility. Polo G's sister, once she had seen the mother being approachful again, had decided to leave the area once again. Now following this incident taking place, like I told you guys, the family had put her in the car and got her from out the area. The sister, following the incident, had decided to visit her boyfriend's house. She ended up taking refuge in the area, and I believe that Polo G's sister had decided to call the police, claiming that her own boyfriend was holding her hostage. All of this is also provided in the video I talked about in the description if you guys would like to look at that. But based off of all these revolving details around this story, it seems that the sister had a manic freakout. Following her having this manic freakout, she had spooked her mother and she had tried to get her removed from the area. The sister remained defiant, as it's very likely that she has nothing without her mom. Nothing is in property or anything that will help her provide for herself or take care of herself. Polo G's mother, dating all the way back to April, had made the statement that she is taking care of her daughter all the way up to the age of 27. She also posted her daughter's medical records to support her claims, talking about her having mental illness issues. Now, with this footage having been posted on Polo G's mother's own birthday, it's quite clear that somebody had it out for her. Someone wanted to put her in a bad light and cause her one of the worst misfortunes on her day. Now, it's safe to assume that that was her daughter that had made the leak, but we do not have confirmation to support that theory. So Polo G's mother would end up responding to the leaked footage with a myriad of public posts. She would take to her IG platform, coming out saying the greatest form of misery is to attempt to steal someone's joy. I'm not bothered, nor am I bothering nobody. The battle you're raging isn't with me, it's with yourself, Leilani. Mental health issues are real, and so are boundaries. I can't still be the villain in your story. I've removed myself from your life. You're feeding stories to blogs again when I haven't spoken to you in months. The problem is you. It's my birthday. This further proves your jealousy and malicious intent. She had also posted receipts between an unknown person dating all the way back to May of 2023. The mother has said Leilani is home. They said she had a manic episode. She's back and coming to my house in the treatment center in Florida. This unknown person responds and said, "You woke mama." The mother has said, "I was knocked out. I'm up now. You okay?" So it's likely that this woman in these text messages was talking to one of her kids, given that this person had addressed her as mama. With this woman having posted these receipts, it's quite clear that she is trying to support the claim when she states that her daughter has mental health issues. The next post will be receipts between an unknown person once again. It will start off saying, "Stacia, call me ASAP. Leilani is bugging." In response, the mother has said, "Polo on his way. I'll keep up posted. Thank you so much." This person had given the location of Polo G's mother's daughter and her whereabouts. Next, Polo G's mother will put out another post captioning it saying, "This was when she was in Miami, passed out drunk, and I sent her best friend forever and the driver to pick her up. When her friends left her, I still protected her and made sure she wasn't vulnerable to any public or private scrutiny." In these receipts, it has her saying, "I'm going to have her best friend fly in tonight to get her. Please tell blank I understand and appreciate her trying to help, but I've gone through this with Leilani multiple times. I do not want anyone who isn't a close friend or family seeing her in such a vulnerable state." Mind you, this receipt was posted in March, just a month before things would go down between the family at Polo G's mother's household. The mother will continue to put out more posts saying, "For the past 2 years you struggled. That struggle affected us all. Me more so because as a real mom, I was frontline. You've been self-coping, medicating, drinking, and passing out everywhere. You refused treatment time and time again. You were having a manic episode and attacked me in my home." So with this post, the mother is being expressive about her daughter becoming intoxicated while taking medications and flat out falling out wherever she is at. Yet in the long run, she had refused to receive treatment. She had went on to attribute her daughter's actions as her having a manic episode, with her attacking her within her own home. Next, the mother will put out another post saying, "Now on to what y'all really want to know. You're dang right I blew that mother freaker. I never said I didn't. I thought it was 16 shots. Another lad." She told, and not a tear came out her eye because she's manipulative and calculated. "There were 3 warning shots to get an unstable person from my home where my baby and grandbaby were afraid and upset while she was having a full-on manic episode. I bet it got herself off my property." So take notice where she has said, "I thought it was 16 shots. So when Polo G's sister had placed accusations on her own mother's name, she had said that she had fired 16 shots at her during the incident. Based off the video, it seems that this woman did let out 3 shots when approaching her own daughter. She had also made it known that the shots that she sent out were warning shots, which I feel is already obvious because this woman did not have the intent of hurting her daughter, but instead getting her removed from her household. She did not want her there, and the sister was clearly being defiant. She also stated that her baby and grandbaby were afraid and upset about the situation. The mother went on to speak further on this in another post saying, "And now y'all want to know how she got the video. I sent it to her dad because she lied to him and said I shot at her 16 times. I don't need to lie or win anyone's sympathy. I stand on the truth. Like I said, she is very calculating, very manipulative, and that video shows the very end to the altercation and were released to get her off my property. You hear me clearly say, then I asked y'all to get off my property." Again, lies she told. According to her, I was battered, beaten, erratic. stuff looks pretty straightforward to me. Baby, I'm a dang good shot. I wanted her all property, not her. So if you guys are unfamiliar about what the mother is talking about, her daughter had taken to the internet following the incident to talk about how she had beaten up her own mother and the baby mother, confirming that she did get into an altercation with Polo G's mom and his baby mother, Crystal. The mother after this had went on to say this is jealousy. Y'all forgot to tweet about her saying, oh, no more brunches and business for you, Stacia, etc. No man or woman dictates my pace. Still booked for brunches, still in endorsement deals, still launching businesses, still thriving. You're mad because you thought this would break me, because you are broken. It didn't. It gave me clarity on who you are. Cain killed Abel and my father's brother set him up to be killed. Baby, y'all won't get me. I'm staying as far away from your evilness. So with her having put out this post, she is even bringing unknown family drama into the mix, refuting apparent accusations that may have been placed on her name, instead saying that other people were responsible for murder within her family. Continuing on with the mother's post, she had also said you ain't never heard this girl raise her voice on the internet, beat the keyboard with nobody her age or otherwise, use a caps lock with anyone or have a fight with anyone her own age, but you think it's cute to target your mother. You're miserable. Why today? Why now? When this was months ago and we've had zero contact. Finish watching me from your finster and being the damsel in distress. I'm about to have a shot or 16. It's my birthday. So this did not put an end to the slew of posts that were put out today. To no surprise, Polo G's sister had decided to chime into this whole situation, with the revelation being made that Polo G's mother had shot at her daughter. You can only expect the daughter to speak on this herself, given that it is very likely that she is the one that had posted the footage on her mother's birthday to begin with. So this woman had posted this statement dating back to the time around that she had gotten put out of her mother's house. It said, small things to a giant, your character and integrity will always outweigh any lie told on you. Remember that. She had captioned it saying, God, don't play about me. Next, the woman had said, how I leak a personal video from your Ring camera. You sent the video out thinking it was funny and somebody leaked it to the blogs. Take accountability for your actions. Next, she would put out this received caption and saying, when she shot at my brother and bragged about it and got him locked up. This is a 45-year-old woman, by the way. She had decided to play many of the voice files in this receipt as well to expose her mother.
The gun jammed, and that's why you ended up in jail, because after the gun jammed with your scary, where's my chain? Where is this? Where is that? Your weak was scared because your mama was gonna kill you. So let's talk about it. You know the mother gun jammed, and you know you was gonna be over with. But guess what? Today, tomorrow, the next day, the only gonna bury you is me. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. But you need to.
You were talking about a burial and all.
So based off of hearing that, you could tell that Polo G's mother does not play when it comes to her son either. Mind you, this is the youngest son of Polo G's mother. This man going by the name of Tarion Bartlett, or Trench Baby, is currently incarcerated as we speak. This man was convicted of murder dating all the way back to November 20th in 2023. So there is no rarity when it comes to this mother's children having misfit tendencies. You can only imagine how drastic it can get in this family when the own mother is talking about killing her own son. So based off of the context of these voice files and these receipts, it seems that Polo G's mother's own son was trying to get a hold of his belongings and the mother just wanted him removed from the vicinity. Somewhat similar to the situation that went down with Polo G's mother's daughter. Now we don't know for a fact whether Polo G's mother had viewed her son as a threat within the situation or not. But with the situation today that is the main topic of discussion, it's quite evident that the mother had viewed her daughter as a threat. So if we look at these voice files being given by Polo G's mother's daughter, she is only playing the files from the mother. She is not playing the voice files from her brother Trench Baby or Tarion Bartlett. But it seems as if Polo G's brother was talking smack to his mother about what had went down between the two of them. Also, when we look at the receipts coming from the daughter of Polo G's mother, it seems as if she is not negating her in these texts. It seems as if Polo G's mother and his sister were on good terms when this had taken place. But when you listen to what Polo G's mother is saying, it just seems that she is having a very tough time raising these children, and having provided hospitality for them for basically their whole lives, except for Polo G since he is the one that had made it out. You can only imagine how tough it can get when she deals with children that tend to spite her. It seems like there's a consistent back and forth between both her and her children, just like in the footage provided earlier when the mother was questioning her daughter, asking her if she thinks she's tough. It seems as if sometimes her own children feel that they do not have to respect her, and in response she tends to take things as low as possible when it comes to her children's disrespect. After this, the daughter went on to say my youngest brother first time ever getting locked up was cause of my mom. She antagonized him the same way she did me. During a dispute, he attempted to retrieve his things and leave. She hired movers to discard all his belongings and move them to an undisclosed location. She shot at my brother. My brother happily waited for the police to arrive as he was a minor. She lied and said he broke into her house. When offered to drop the charges, she refused. He was placed on house arrest at a one-bedroom apartment. Had him living in somebody's closet. Introduce him to the penal system. In the next post, she will post more voice files and she will make sure to caption it saying my siblings and I have dealt with level of immaturity our whole life, having to parent our parent, still publicly embrace and never bash her even though this was what we were going through behind the scenes. She loves drama and misery and seeing us at our lowest.
What you need to do on my baby, on my kids, is you need to get an attorney. Cause you was, oh my God, why am I in jail? Mommy, brother, could you please give me an attorney? I'm stealing all these people Kool-Aid and I'm so upset. I'm rich, I shouldn't be here. Yeah. Mom, could you ask the people if they can come here today and give me some pizza? I shouldn't be here. They didn't feed me today. Yeah. How quick we forget. Yeah, remember it. He's talking about a motherfucker that you didn't on. That's an adult. And you're saying.
So here we have the mother once again belittling her son, talking about the hardships and tough times that he seems to have went through while incarcerated, begging that he be brought food and basically pleading for his freedom, questioning why he is even on lockdown because he is rich. When we look close at these text messages by the mother in the group chat, she has said, mark my words, you're gonna need me, you're gonna ask for me, beg for me, and I'ma let you thug it out. And now you blocked again, lame self dude, I'll see you in a few. The mother's son in response will say, yeah, shorty, she gotta be under the influence, cause I ain't even just say nothing to her, she doing a lot. So delving further into these receipts, you can see that the mother is quite fed up with having to take accountability for her own children. They seem to cause her mother a lot of incidents that she ends up having to bail them out of, which is something that many parents tend to have to go through. But when it comes to this mother's own children, it seems that she has had enough. The sister went on to put up another post saying her bragging about shooting at my brother again, unprovoked. The mom in this group chat is saying, y'all think it's funny, I don't. All he had to do was call me and have a convo. Yeah, all that working out to get shot by your mama. In response, it seems as if the daughter has said you got a gun license. The mom has said you scared of him, old self dude, I'm not. Next, she will post receipts between her mother and her grandmother. She will caption it saying this is how she talks to her own mother, my grandma. The text messages read, hey granny, man say he go buy me a chain. Just remind him please. You're going to die in that house alone with the only kids you can manipulate. She go pay for saying that. So based off of these text messages, it looks like the mother and the grandmother don't get along as well. It's very unfortunate and sad to see that this is the way that her mother is talking to her own mother. So next, the sister will go on to post text messages between both her and her grandmother. She will caption this post saying, in her mental health episodes, everyone is forced to extend her grace to no avail. I still wish the best for her for the sake of my sister, but enough is enough. This was after she told her own mother to die, by the way. So the grandma in these receipts has said, listening to this has changed my life. It's all about making changes. At first I was mad at my daughter, but something good came out of it. I'm not sitting around waiting on no one. I have to do what I have to do. That had to happen. I'm a new person, grandbaby. I love you so much. Keep your head up. Now we don't have as much insight into this situation as the main topic of discussion today, but with these receipts, it's a given that both the mother and grandmother are not on the best of terms. And the grandmother is willing to have these discussions with her granddaughter about the feud between both her and her daughter. After this, the sister had made a post entailing her healing journey. This journey basically being about her gaining her mental stability following her being kicked out of her mother's house. So she had captioned this post saying, I've been really dedicated to my healing journey, updating my close family and friends every step of the way. I really do not want to relive this and have tried my best to put it behind me. To leak a video of you attempting to unalive your firstborn daughter and still not take accountability and somehow make it my fault is beyond narcissistic. So here we have the daughter placing placing accusations on her mother's name, claiming that she is the one that had leaked the footage of her trying to shoot at her, going on to label her mother as narcissistic, stating that she failed to take accountability for her actions and instead tried to place the blame on her daughter. If we look at these photos, you can see that the daughter, Leilani, has been prioritizing her fitness with her shape within the mirror. She has also pointed out that she has been making healthy eating choices. Her weight is low at 121.2 pounds, which would be considered ideal for somebody with her physique. She also posted a statistic showing how long she had been sober, being converted into years, months, days, and hours. And the final photo shows a bench and a barbell, which reveals that she has been attending the gym recently. So the sister will post the footage of her getting shot at by her mother. She had captioned it saying, "You clearly see me leaving and her walking towards me." Still didn't call the police on her. Still didn't sue for leaking my medical records. She stole my luggage with my laptop, iPad, iPhone, designer items, etc. She just mad that y'all see the truth. Following this post, she will continue on to say, "I've never seen a woman want to be a 45-year-old gang chief thug so bad. I've never seen someone so jealous of their own flesh and blood. I simply defended myself. I've always maintained the same sentiments and story. Luckily for me, whomever you trusted with that Ring camera video leaked it to expose your true character. May God heal the jealousy and envy you have in your heart for your own flesh and blood. May God grant you wisdom, maturity, support, guidance, spiritual, and self-awareness. Amen." Leilani had also taken to her Twitter to make 4 points known, starting off with her first point saying, "You guys saw only the climax of what happened on Easter. I was attacked verbally, emotionally, physically, consistently provoked, shot at, had my luggage stolen, which in turn triggered a manic episode. I was antagonized both publicly and privately. For you to attempt to murder your child and send the video to multiple family and friends shows how uncomfortable you are with your grotesque actions, only for them to in turn sell it to the blogs and expose your true character." Shaking my head. "I am not the only child she has done this to," and gloated and bragged about it. "I am not crazy. I still did not seek legal action nor counsel, although she attempted to use her money and resources to have me arrested, my accounts removed, etc. I am in extensive therapy and I hope she can do the same." So with these statements, the daughter is saying that she felt attacked in every way that day on Easter. Like I had already told you guys, the original story is that the mother and the baby mother were antagonizing the sister, which can be assumed is what led to Leilani taking off and having a manic episode, which had resulted in Leilani getting into an altercation with the baby mother and the mother. Mind you, Leilani pointed out that she is currently in therapy because of all that her mother has caused for her, having closed her accounts and tried to have her apprehended, using her money and resources against her own daughter. Leilani will continue to put out posts saying, "Now my daddy sent me the video, LOL." After that, she has said, "I would have been posted it if that was the case." So finally, this will finish off the myriad of posts that this family had decided to put out today. In the long run, it's clear that somebody had the intent of ruining this mother's day, given that today is her birthday when all these posts had been made and the footage was leaked. Polo G and his family come from a very urban background. Being from an impoverished area in Chicago, things were not very easy for them growing up. Once Polo G had came along a bag and made himself successful with having signed a record deal, things had changed for the family forever. But it seems as if some of the mannerisms that they had attained from their environment have yet to wane. Given that Polo G's mother had to discharge her firearm at both her son and daughter, if this is the way that Polo G's mother feels that she has to deal with her children in order to quell their defiance, it only supports the notion that the family is still impacted by the environment and the background that they originally come from. Polo G himself has yet to chime into the situation, and it seems like it is unlikely that he ever will. He did speak on this situation when it had originally taken place. He was expressive of his disdain towards his mother, given the decisions that she had made that day. Polo G's baby mother did decide to wish her mother-in-law a happy birthday. She had taken to her IG platform to say running, skipping, yelling, cartwheeling to say happy birthday to my heart. Stacy and Mac, me and Duda love you, enjoy yourself. Duda is the son of both her and Polo G, and it's no surprise that both the baby mother and Polo G's mom are on good terms, given that they were the ones that were attacked by Polo G's sister. But yeah, y'all, just go cap all this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you guys think that Polo G's mother was justified to discharge her firearm as a warning to get her daughter removed from the vicinity? Who do you guys think is the most justified given the details that were given when it comes to this situation, either the daughter or the mother? And to cap that out, who do you guys think had leaked the footage of Polo G's mother using a firearm to get her daughter removed from the area? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.